Asia, did we not? But now it's up to Europe now.
Yes.
So you were a French-trained chef.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about, you know, that's where the classics come from. That's what I was raised with. You know, it was more those traditional, lots of cream, lots of wine, you know, and I figured let's share a bit of that, you know. So
let's do that. So this is a recipe that you say is actually, because we hear it and we think fancy. You're saying
it's really easy.
This will be your go-to recipe.
This is one of those recipes that I think if you know how, like once you follow this recipe, you'll be making it as one of, I mean, Meg and I have like 10 recipes that we cycle through, and I think everybody does that, right?
Yeah.
Easy recipe, but fancy because it's Coq Au Vin.
Coq Au Vin.
You know, come on, right?
Nice.
Now, I would say it's easy because you can use up leftover wine, but we know nobody ever has leftover wine.
Yeah, like what is that?
But really what it is taking a chicken leg.
Okay.
But wait a minute, if I buy a chicken leg, then I got to cut it into a thigh and I cut it into a drumstick. Or I could just order some drumsticks and some thighs, and now I don't even have to cut the chicken out.
Right, okay.
Right? So
that's
just get the butcher to do it for you. And I love the handy Ziploc bags.
Yes.
Right? But what we do is you take that, and you perfectly measure exactly the right amount of wine that you want to put in there.
Make sure you get that measurement right.
Yep. And I got a nice Pinot Noir, but you're looking for just a nice, not too full-bodied red wine. You can go big cabs and stuff like that, but it gets a little bit intense.
All right.
This is where it gets fun, though. Cocoa powder, hello.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was already on board.
I know,
but now I'm really committed.
So, you know, you add a bit of chocolate in there, then garlic, because it's always good to have garlic in there. You can put as much as you want.
Yeah.
Some fresh thyme in there. We're actually just going to stop right there with that.
Okay.
And then, but you can add other things to this if you want. You can add a bit of cinnamon, star anise, whatever you want.
Okay.
Right? But you basically, these are my vacuum back bags, so they don't have the zip. But you can seal them up. And then where did the one go? I've got one right here. Ta-da.
Nice.
Leave in the fridge. Done.
Okay. How long?
I would say at
Overnight?
least 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.
Overnight's fantastic. You know, again, depending on, you know, life's busy. So just get in there, move it all around.
If life gets really busy in 2 days, that's okay too.
Yeah, the only thing you got to be careful is the wine will start to cook it out, but we're going to braise this thing anyway, so it's going to be great.
Okay.
But the idea is get the flavor in there, right? Then I was, like we said earlier, we did that beautiful lamb, but we were missing bacon.
Of course we were missing bacon.
So?
How could you?
You
didn't want to put that in there first?
Nope.
Okay.
Cured bacon.
Yeah.
So it's the double fat, smoky, beautiful bacon. It doesn't actually release as much fat as breakfast bacon. So don't use breakfast bacon. If you don't have cured or double smoked bacon, use a pancetta. Or something like that, you know. But what we're doing is we're letting that cook, but it does release a little bit of the fat, and that's why you're asking, am I adding butter? No, because I want to get that going in there.
Okay.
So I'm going to take my dirty spoon here. We're just going to let that kind of open up, and what that does is it becomes the oil on the pan, so that then my chicken that I've marinated,
Watch, a little full.
a little full here. We're just going to put the chicken in first. So we're saving all the braising liquid. And we just add the actual meat. Here we go. Let's get going on that. Whew. You want to hang on to that liquid? We're gonna need that in a minute.
No worries.
All right. And what you do is be careful because the cocoa in there will burn. So you just want to brown it. So this is where this is becoming complicated. I'm browning something in a pan.
Right. No big deal.
But then you add in some carrots. Add in some pearl onions.
And really, if it gets too hot and you think it's going to burn, the red wine's right beside you.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah,
cool it down with a little wine.
Add a little
Is that to calm yourself down, or is it just to make it
works for you and the dish. It's fine.
But here's the thing, it's a nice braised, basically, stew, but with the chicken in there, so we kind of let those go a little bit.
Okay.
But now we can add our braising liquid, add our stock, and make our sauce, but I want to thicken it up a little bit.
All right.
So I am going to take just a little bit of butter, and the reason for that is I want something to make what we call a roux. So you just let your butter kind of soften a little bit, right? And then we take a little bit of flour.
This will also pick up the little bit of fat from the bacon. I know there's not a lot, but it'll incorporate that and it'll add the flavor. And
what it does, it brings it all together and gives you the ability to make a nice sauce.
It's nice that you're making it all in one go, right?
Yeah, one pot,
That's
one,
what makes
right?
it easy.
I mean, I know the kid's gonna have to do the dishes, but they can only have to do one pot, so it's easier.
There you
right?
go.
But no, you just kind of basically stir that around, let the flour happen. Once it's in there, take your braising liquid or your marinating liquid, which is that red wine, cocoa, garlic, and look at that. Look at the cocoa in the bottom of that.
That's so good.
That is flavor, right?
finger painting for the kids.
And then I actually lost my chicken stock, but then I would add a little bit of chicken stock to this, some herbs, a little parsley. Pop that in the oven, or you can do it on stovetop. But you just let it braise, and oh my!
That looks
what do you say?
amazing.
Oh, that smells good.
Oh my stars!
Oh, that smells good.
Oh my stars!
Yeah.
That is
Dinner
a
is
delicious,
served.
easy.
Okay, you know
That is
what?
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is very doable.
Yeah.
That can be a weeknight recipe. It'll impress people, but it did not take that much work. That's good.
Yeah.